Ooh, what is up, crypto legends? How is everybody doing today? Let's analyze the market here Saturday. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, everybody. Let me go quickly through the comment section. Of course, as always, legends, are we in a reaccumulation stage here for the price of Bitcoin? Let me know, what do you think in the comment section? Are we in reaccumulation, or is this a double top? It's finally going to drop. Will we manage to get above $53,000 once more to go to 54, 55? We'll be analyzing the different projections, looking at Fibonacci, looking at different tools, of course, like always, going with the educational content and looking for those possible trading setups, me and you here on Saturday. Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful, guys. Let's go through the comment section. Say hello to the legends here. I can see Smoking Joe, still hearing you losing people money. How do you feel about that? Oh my goodness, that is a really bad comment. Why is that? It's all about risk management. We talk about setups. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. Let's talk about something that we mentioned on yesterday's Legends live stream, of course. Very important, muy importante. I forgot to get this out, so I'm not sure, you know, just in case you are not around, just in case you haven't been around, of course, in the Legends. Let me just, you know, quickly show you here a scenario that we were talking about on a live stream yesterday, okay? Let's go right away with something here, okay, that we're mentioning on the live stream, okay, just in case you, you know, can see people that are, you know, are not happy. They're not happy. Of course, we take different decisions. We take different decisions here. That we have Cohen, absolute legend. We have, you know, let me just go through here. Just one setup that we were talking about on the live stream yesterday, okay? This was on the Legends community, of course. It was all based on possibility of a bullish CVD divergence, possible inverted head and shoulder to retest this neckline, okay? We talk about education. I never say to people what to do. We just talk about education. We talk about risk management. We talk about the possible setups that could happen, okay? Smoking Joe, make sure to be here in the comment section, and while we're analyzing here this scenario together, okay? I mean, this always does not happen. Of course, this could have been a stop loss, but overall, we're managing risk very well, okay? Smoking Joe, yesterday we did a live stream here with the legends just to talk about, you know, what was mentioned yesterday. It could have been a stop loss. Would have been happy to say, hey, this is a stop loss that was mentioned yesterday. We talk about education, risk management levels, okay, and how you can manage to do so on your own. So it's not blaming a YouTuber, not blaming an educator, but let's just go through this scenario because this was one that actually played out. It was just one setup that was mentioned on that live stream yesterday. Let me go through that price action. It was right over here. It was a small scalp. It's just a $300 move to the upside, but this was basically this price action, okay? I do live streams with the Legends trading community, and let's just talk about the price action that we had here during yesterday's session, okay? Just to talk about the education, the technical analysis, we trading level to level. And this was basically yesterday's price action here, where we were forming this price action, this consolidation right over here. And there was a possible scenario here, of course, if we were to break it, go to higher levels. But however, if we get into a long position at this range, we are targeting these highs to take profit, especially if we reject from the level. We have our stop loss. Here would have been enough because we are talking about the possibility of these bullish CVD divergence, okay, that could have played out. Right, let's just zoom in here. We're talking about education as always. And we were talking about the scenario of getting here the bullish CVD divergence, consolidation, a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder scenario to retest possibly these highs. Right, this was something that was mentioned on the live stream yesterday. Of course, this is a private live stream with the Legends community, pure education, explaining the real setups that are happening in live, okay, on the live trade. So you can see here how we did manage to get that jump here from $51,000 to $51,300. Looking for scalps, managing risk, taking profit at the highs, especially if we do get that rejection. If the price rejects at this level, you want to take those profits because you're failing to break above this high. Now, this level was in confluence with the previous day value area low. When we do take a look at the session volume profile, this was the main reason why the price was actually getting the resistance here yesterday. So we can see how that price got the rejection. However, we did have that high probability consolidation at the $51,000 to come all the way up to retest this high. Now, this is pure education. This is pure, I explain why this could be a setup. I explain why you are taking profit here, especially if you do not break through. If you break through, you maintain the long. You take profit at higher levels of resistance, okay? So, this was happening on yesterday's live stream. This one played out pretty nicely. We talk about the setups, the scenarios. Not all of them play out, of course. Some of them do, some of them don't. If they don't, you are managing risk very well, cutting those losses. We're looking for higher risk to reward trade setups, okay? So hopefully you have liked that small little explanation here because it's, it's usual. I would like to face my haters because, hey, we're talking about good analysis, levels, setups, risk management, and I'm happy to come out whether it's a stop loss or it's a win. I have no shame. I am real. I am humble. And I will fight my haters here in the comment section. So you can just go and take a hike if you want. And let's continue with the comment section. All right. So, right. Let's go right away. Hi, Andy. Check out 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗃 coin if you have a minute. Yes, let's do layer 2 project. Okay, let's take a look at that in just a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to keep it here. And we'll analyze the situation right away. But my goodness, saying, how do I feel about people losing money? Hey, come on, get lost. People are here for education. They're here to learn so they can learn how to fish on their own, not blame anybody else. Come on, be kind. I'm here to help. Jackie Wood, I got my mother here in the comment section. Don't make me angry when my mother's here in the comment section. Right, let's go right away. Enrique, hello, how are you doing? Best regards from Turkey. Cheers, guys. Kagatai, how are you doing? Nizam, smash the like button. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. 42 watching. We got almost 300 people watching at the moment. Thanks for joining, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button if you wish. Of course, you just here for the educational content. Smash it up, guys, if you wish. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. Appreciate you being here anyway. So Solana may have bottomed at $98. I'm long from $99. Let's go. We can take a look at Solana during today's live stream. Absolutely, for sure. Smash the like button. Today's like will give you goosebumps, guys, says Nizam. Thank you very much. I'm in with Warren. Let's hit that like button for Andy, says Trav. Thank you very much, my man. Happy Saturday. Frank, hello. Hey, Andy. Saludos, legends. Saludos, Frank. How are you doing? Regards from Brazil. Here we go. Are you guys ready for the next move towards to the upside? Absolutely. Smash the like button. Nizam, thank you very much. Moonboot Boy, thank you very much. Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the stream, my man. I can see you right over there. Thanks for joining. Digital, Dave Digital, let's go. Right, guys. I like to face my haters. There's no shame. I'm not that kind of guy that's not... Hey, if there's bad comments against me, I will read them out loud. I have no shame about my analysis, my levels, because there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide. We are transparent. We are humble. We do not hide anything. Legends. Andy, your hair looks good. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it was raining. I was walking my dogs and it just started raining. So I got a bit of wet hair. So here we are. Right, let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue right away with the comment section. I want to go through the analysis, but today's Saturday. I want to read the comments, chill a little bit here. Felipe, thank you very much for that compliment. Clayton, smash the like button. Thank you very much. Right. Keep up the good work, says Rick. Rick, thank you very much, Rick. Hey, brother. Mario, how are you? Right. Andy, don't waste your time with haters, says Cocky. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need that minute. I need that minute for for calling out the haters. Remind us to hit the like button, says 𝗖𝗵𝗺𝗃. Absolutely, I do remind you. One day I was reminding the community to smash up the like button, and it went absolutely crazy. So thank you very much for that, guys. You're getting slim day by day. The thing is, am I getting slim day by day? I am going to the gym. I am eating well, so all good. All good, healthy. Profits are good. Trading is good. So yeah. Overall, moving to Dubai, and that is a little bit stressful, of course, moving there in the next 10 days, guys, moving to Dubai to live there. And it's a bit of a hassle, of course, paperwork and rest of it. I'm taking the dogs. But anyway, here we are, legend. Let's go right away with the technical analysis. Could this be a reaccumulation stage on Bitcoin where we are, in a massive rally during the last few weeks? Sure, it's water. Yes, it is. It is water, Mark Dirch. Getting distracted here with the comment section, as always. Mark Dirch, Seb, thank you guys for joining, as always. But could it be the possibility? All right, we just sweeped up some liquidity with this pump. We had some cheeky liquidity sitting at the $51,500. There was a few $100 million here of short liquidations. We're building up some liquidity right now at the $50,500. There's a few $100 million right there. Sweep the liquidity to the upside. I'm going to explain obviously why we are getting this reaction at this level. This is a naked point of control, as simple as looking at the previous day point of control where we do have that high volume node getting that reaction. This is why we're getting the reaction basically, right? We've got that high volume node from the 22nd of February, naked point of control, getting that smaller reaction right there. Short, long, it is getting a reaction. We just retraced all the way back up. This is, like I said, you can take that shot. You are back testing the level. Got a bit of choppiness here during the level. Come down, reclaiming it as resistance as we are hitting here. Pivot high to the pivot low, 618 Fibonacci, right? 61865, getting a bit of a reaction. If you're shorting this level, I wouldn't give a stop loss too far away. Keep it relatively close. We are in an uptrend. Could we claim the lows again? I would be extremely defensive. Just pay a few fees if you are going to get stopped out. If you are going to reject from this level, be defensive. We've been pumping quite aggressively here during today. The volume hasn't been insane on higher time frames, but overall, we're getting that reaction. We know why we're getting the reaction at that level. It's that naked point of control here from the 22nd of February, just 2 days ago. Anyway, let's go back here with this possible scenario, looking at a reaccumulation. Could it be that this is a reaccumulation, guys? Of course, I don't know. Nobody knows. It does look like there is a possibility that this could be that reaccumulation because it's a possible fourth wave. We know that Fibonacci time is extremely important. We like the timing of this possible wave 1, wave 2 in this symmetrical triangle, wave 3 getting absolutely massive here, just like a general wave 3, which goes to the 1.618 or the 2, right? 2 to 1, which is basically 2 times longer. This is actually 2 to 1, basically. It's been twice as long as the first wave, okay? You can see hitting that 2 right there, just under the $53,000. So this wave 3 has been 2 times longer than this first wave 1, right? So let's go right away with this scenario. When we have this leg up, we got the triangle formation, right? We have the next leg up. We have this formation right now. Could it be a kind of a bull flag, right? If you wish, a kind of a reaccumulation to get the last 5th wave before we get that major corrective move. Let me explain here this scenario because most And even though I believe it, but I like to take a look at both scenarios. Hey, could this be a double top right there? And of course, this was a shorting opportunity. This was very much mentioned, guys, especially in the trading community. It was a pretty obvious double top swing failure pattern level, right? So you got that double top right over here. You got that neckline that has been providing some significant support. One of the main reasons as well from this level of support, I haven't got the level here, but it's basically that weekly, daily level from December of 2021, right? Let's get that, mark that level here on the live stream, right? Why not? Why not? It's basically this level right over here, okay? So you basically got that weekly, daily, weekly and daily, right? At that level, which is $50,800, right? When we do zoom in on the lower time frames and go back there, we had so many daily candles closing at that range, okay? When we do go back to December of 2021, this is why when we do have chart data, right? When we have data from the past, we have some significant levels where we can mark here on the chart. Look at this, really nice level. This is also a really nice level right there. When we do fast forward and analyze what happened here when we hit $48,000 and fast forward, well, we know that we got that brutal rejection. Yes, we shorted right over here. I shorted. I know many people did get into that short here when we had the ETF approval. So basically we are above this weekly, this peak right there. Look how many daily candles we have closing and opening at that level right over here. It's a level that has been reacted very, very nicely in December of 2021. And this is the level where it's getting supported at the moment. Look at this. It's getting supported. So it's a basic resistance support flip, right? Really not much to add on the chart. It's just flipping as support. You're not getting any successful breakdown. So Tom Crown, here he is. Hey, I have a collab to do with you, my man. Shout out to you. You know that I'm on the move on to Dubai and I'm losing my hair, and I just got, I haven't got time to, I'm doing a night stream here, 9 o'clock Central European time. So anyway, I owe you a collaboration. Me and Tom Crown are going to do a collaboration very, very soon. Hopefully in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm making the move right now, so ain't got time for collaborations. I haven't got time to schedule my own streams and my stuff, obviously. So, talking about the possibility, right, of this. Obviously, we do know why this is getting supported, right? It's just a basic resistance support flip from 2021. And when we do take a look at this chart over here, the only main reason why this makes sense, where you do have here the massive rally, you get the rejection, you get an automatic rally here and a sign of strength right there hitting the top, right? Boom. And then obviously you get the retracement back down and you form these large sideways consolidations. Now, you could arguably discuss that we are in this stage of sideways momentum and that we could start pumping very aggressively. Now, of course, it's the weekend. It's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, so I wouldn't expect here during Saturday, Sunday, a major move up or even a major move down. So we're probably going to be ranging here, probably come down here, maybe come back up, or maybe pump a little bit more, but I wouldn't expect a $2,000 move during the weekend. I don't expect it. It might happen. But it doesn't usually happen. We don't usually get that big volatility of a few $1,000 moves during the weekend. Of course, sometimes it does happen. But overall, looking at this, the main reason why, and most of people, would be actually quite bearish with this double top scenario. It's an M pattern. We are just about to break it. Me as well, personally, I'll say, hey, it's a dangerous zone. You could be on the verge of a major drop. However, these are where you have the best opportunities to get into a long position if you want to catch those lows. If you fail to break the local lows, you have an attempt with good risk management, you could possibly catch this really nice move that's happened during the last 24 hours. So analyzing this, boom, boom, automatic rally, sign of strength. You reject back down. You are consolidating here in this range. You might get a move up here and consolidate in between today and tomorrow during the weekend. Now, the only main reason why this could be a reaccumulation, where in reaccumulations you do form a double top locally and then just go sideways for a few days in this case, and then, you know, get that momentum to the upside. It's a possible scenario. It's a possible scenario. We'll talk about levels of signing of strength. If we do get above certain resistance levels, it will obviously be a sign of strength. And we already got above the value area low of the range, which is just a slightly good sign of strength. But the reason why this could be a reaccumulation and we could get that leg up above $53,000 in the coming days is because of the reaccumulation. And shout out to Aditya. Aditya also mentioned the possible accumulation stage here at this range. So shout out to you. The main reason why this could be, it's because as well as this 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave, and obviously that 4th wave in that accumulation stage to get the one more leg to the upside, right? And create that short squeeze. Because any guy that is doing analysis could obviously read this as a double top. We're going to start rolling here to the downside and break down. So no doubt we could actually consolidate here during the weekend. We could possibly retest here, create one more spring point. So I would be personally analyzing very well these lows here to see how the price is going to move to the downside, to see if it will successfully break down or will manage to get back up again from the lows with a major wick and create that rally very similar to the one that's happened in the last 24 hours, right? And if you have longed from these lows, you obviously want to take some profits at this range. It is getting a reaction. It is actually a level of resistance. So if you have been longing from anywhere at this, at this range during the last 24 hours, it's a good zone where you want to consider taking profits if you are a day trader. If you are an aggressive swing trader and you believe that this is the low right over here and we're going to go up to $43,000 in the coming days, well, probably want to hold some of that long position if you got a good entry, right? Now, talking about this level of resistance, there we go. We got the back test of the level of the point of control from the last 2 days, right? Keeping it extremely technical, guys. Keeping it extremely technical. You have the reaction at the naked point of control. Reaction was there. You come down, you back test it with the 618 Fibonacci, right? This was a trading idea just mentioned at the beginning of the stream, right? Where you would potentially put your stop loss not too far away, because if you start moving above that naked point of control, no longer naked, of course, as we hit it, and if you get above this level, you could obviously say, hey, I ain't going to have a stop loss here because you just might rock it, right? So having your stop loss above this small little reaction that has happened is more than enough. Price reacts at levels and possibly turns around or possibly moves up. Why would you have a stop loss very far away from your entry point rather than having it relatively close? Because if that moves up here to claim this high, I would put stop loss here after the reaction. If I put a stop loss here and the price gets above that naked point of control, I very much know that we're likely going to hit the highs, and I don't know if we're going to create a double top and react at the highs. It could just blast through. So you're getting stopped out here. And of course, the people that do not manage their risk and they burn their accounts, they'll have a stop loss up here, right? And they're just going to get wrecked. So manage your risk very, very well. This was explained at the beginning of the live stream. Basically, you're getting that reaction at this level. Of course, this is the moment where you remain patient. You see the reaction. You get the leg down. you come back up and you back test it at the 618. That is your golden ticket. That right over here, the back test at the 618 after the reaction is your golden ticket to come down and potentially claim those lows again. Why on earth would you want a stop loss at the highs if you do manage to break this major level point of control from the 22nd? If you get above that level and you got a stop loss here, you know, you're going to get stopped out at a major loss. So why not lower that stop loss? Because if you break above that resistance, you're likely going to take those highs created just a few hours ago, right? It's just a little bit of education, guys, on how you want to manage your risk. And getting a little bit of a reaction here. Oh, I don't like this consolidation on lower time frames. Yeah, kind of, you're at the 618 reacting at the 78618 holding right now. I mean, I would personally take a bit of profits right there, no doubt, and obviously be defensive with your stop loss, but it's reacting at this level. Would take a little bit, and obviously if you SFP from this low, if you do this, I would close that short position completely. And I would reconsider entering a long position here to come back up and possibly have a move to the upside, right? When you're day trading and you're scalping, it's level to level. You're long and you're short all day long. You do not stick to a long or stick to a short when you range trading. Of course, if you are in an uptrend, you look at the high probabilities of following the uptrend if you get the possibility. We can short uptrends at certain levels of resistance, but if we can long them, even better, as the trend is your friend. You could be forming a little bit of a three-wave structure right there. If you do get that reaction at this low and you trade above it, you could be forming a little bit of a descending channel and you're getting in at the lowest level possible for then the possible breakout of the channel to reclaim this high to see if we are going to double top. If you double top, you take profits. If you break through, you maintain that long position till you hit the next level of resistance, getting that reaction. Okay, so let's just a bit of easy peasy educational content, guys. Don't you like education? Don't you like the simple analysis, learning why with just these simple little tools, a little bit of Fibonacci, a little bit of levels here, daily, weekly. We like daily and weekly levels and monthly. Just a couple of tools here that we need. Price action is your friend. Price action is the most important, obviously, after your risk management. 144 likes. Let's go. We can get to more likes. I know we can. We're over 400 people watching the stream, guys. Let's smash up that like button here to get over 200 likes in the next 10 seconds. Let's see if that is possible here. If we all smash the like at the same time, we should be having at least 400 likes, right? If you're too lazy to smash that like button, you're going to be too lazy to trade. So come on, legends. Let's go right away. Thank you very much for the support, by the way, Mark Dutch and Moonboot Boy, which is Seb. Still doesn't make sense. My YouTube is lagging, only says 103 likes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mark Dutch saying 144 like. Sir, need your help with 𝗖cie banned India. So any lower fees, you know, sir, for India, please, says Nizam. I mean, BingX potentially. I mean, the lowest fees is 𝗖cie at the moment, guys. And, you know, 𝗖cie at the moment is the lowest fees for scalping and day trading. This is heaven. This is heaven for scalpers and day traders, especially defensive traders, because if you get stopped out at break even, you're not going to pay hardly anything of fees. You know the deal. You got a great bonus on 𝗖cie. Nizam, I really do not know if it's banned in India. You know, what other exchanges you can use? I mean, possibly BingX. Very unlikely that you could use Bybit. But you know the deal, guys. You got the greatest bonus with the link down below. 20% fee reduction, okay? Only with my link in the description with that $30,000 worth of bonus for Bybit. And yeah, 𝗖cie, it has the lowest fees at the moment, of course, and low fees are very attractive. So you have that link down below if you want to claim that insane bonus of $20,000. Of course, it's a deposit bonus. The more you deposit, the more bonus you're getting for 𝗖𝗆. For the moment, like I said, BingX is probably an option. Okay, I do have the link down below. It's the 5th link down below for BingX. You get an exclusive bonus as well. Maybe you can trade on BingX, so check it out. Right, shall we continue here with the Hello Legends Tortuga? How are you doing? How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Why is it all collapsing? Totally devastating here. Pat Murphy, totally devastated. Bitcoin got a relatively nice pump here. Got a relatively nice pumpy action during today. Currently getting resistance at, you know, a pretty obvious level. It's a pretty obvious resistance zone here, which is that daily naked point of control. But I would consider longs. You know, for me, the best long setup here would be claiming this low down here at this level. Very, very complex scenario right there. You kind of have a wave 1 and a very complex corrective move here in a diagonal. And then possibly wave 3, you're creating that wave 4 right now. You could speculate that that high is going to be taken once more potentially. Okay, so for any of those short traders at this naked point of control, we are getting a reaction. If you have any aggressive scalpers right there, you did get a nice move of $150 for scalpers. That is enough to get into a nice quick high leverage scalp scenario. You're getting a reaction right there, forming a little bit of a inverted head and shoulder scenario. We claim this low over here. It is time to take action if you do get above it again, for the possibility of a kind of a descending, you know, descending channel wedgie structure. So bang, get supported from lower lows right there, and obviously look for that rally again in a 3-wave structure to then bang, claim that high. You're long, you take profits, especially if you react, right? It's possibly going to move up from here. It is getting a nice consolidation, reacting very, very nicely at this level for the moment. Let's continue here right away. Shout out from Brazil, bro. Roberto, how are you? Just pass over. Don't get upset, people looking for money button, not to learn, says Roman. Very true, very true. Roberto Brasileiro, ¿cómo está usted? I'm trying Brazilian here, Portuguese. It's not working, as you can see. Okay, we're going to GRT. Is GRT mooning? Is GRT mooning? I know it's Seb's favorite cryptocurrency altcoin. GRT, is it mooning? My goodness. It's getting a nice leg up. It did get a really nice rally during the last couple of weeks. Yeah, GRT is absolutely doing very, very well. Should have got a huge bag of GRT. I should have listened to you, Seb. I know it's an insane project, but yeah, look, you know, it just got a wedgie corrective move, uptrend still, and then bang, it just got up, you know, absolutely rocketed. This has definitely some more momentum to the upside. We have a strong base of support that is flipping kind of in resistance very, very soon here at the 30-cent level, right? It's probably going to struggle a little bit here from that low. But GRT looking very, very good. I mean, these are the first little pumps, early stages of the bull run, right? Whoever does not believe yet that a bull run is around the corner, I mean, a proper bull run, we are kind of already in the beginning stages, you know, is, you know, I think, you know, you should overthink that, because when you see a chart do this and this and this, you know, there's only one way. There's only one way. And you know which way it is this one. It's this way. It's probably going to take months. We're probably going to get a little bit of a strong pullback if Bitcoin does, right, on a lot of the altcoins. But overall, you know, how it would be looking, it would be something like this. Deep corrective move, and then bang. You know, it's just going to, It's going to happen, right? And we have multiple different, it's the history of every bubble. It's the history of every chart. They do the same thing again and again and again. It happens every single time on every chart that exists in the planet, except for the ones that obviously just die off and disappear. But overall, we're talking about crypto and the good projects, you know, the crypto cycles. It happens again and again. Everything that goes like this comes straight back down. It finds a bottom for several months or even a few years. And then obviously, if it's a working project and it has a future, it does this. And of course, when we do take a look at GRT, very much a good project, we'll be hitting all-time high in the next coming months or a couple of years. We've got the same scenario. You have a massive bull cycle, okay, in 2021, major rally, major drop. It seems like it is dead. You accumulate some of this, you are likely going to make some gains at some point in the next 6 to 18 months, give or take. I'm not giving, prediction here. I'm just saying the reality that what could happen for a good project. You know, the only thing here is, boom, a massive move to the upside, whether that is in between 2024, 25. You know, for these good working projects, it's going to happen. So, Nizam, I love you too, man. I love you too. But this time is different. Yes, sir, it is. This time is different. We have a recession on the way. I've been hearing about recession since 2017. We know that a recession is coming for many, many years now, right? Yeah, but, you know, interest rates are too high. Interest rates this, inflation. Recession is on the way. Depression. We do not know exactly when that is going to happen, okay? So it will happen eventually at some point. But overall, we're going to have to go with the market cycles. So far, Bitcoin's looking great. Crypto's looking great. We have, institution adoption finally happening after many years, expecting that. So, yeah. Can you do Chainlink? Love the content, says 𝗞𝗔. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go right away. Take a look at Chainlink right away. We're going to do altcoins in demand. Let's do some altcoins right away. Yes, sir. We can do that. Chainlink got a relatively nice bounce here from this resistance support flip. Resistance support flip right there. So we got this high flipping nicely as support. Came back down here yesterday. Got relatively nice bounce during today. So far, so good. So far, so good. It is trending to the downside. Now we're going to have to check here if the price is going to continue down or not. But this is obviously a relatively good spot to attempt a long position. Now, if you do come down here, you come back down to hit that level. You are looking for that swing failure pattern from the lows, basically. It would be nice to claim these lows right over here. So get that one more boom to the downside and then move to the upside. Just following the trend, right? Just following the trend, which is up. Now, I would be a little bit cautious on Chainlink when we do the analysis, right? When we do the analysis here on Chainlink, because when we do detect the bottom here, which is in June of 2023, just around about 7-8 months ago, what we can see here from the ultimate low is a clear wave 1 and a clear wave 2. Now, what you do see here is a higher low, right? So you cannot argue this with me. It's a impulsive move up and a move down right there, and then the next impulsive move with a 5-wave structure forms that third wave, right? So you have one wave and the third wave being very impulsive. What you have with this mess on the chart is a possible very complex fourth wave corrective move, and you are already kind of in the fifth wave. So you know the deal. 5 waves up, possibly 3 waves down, right? Or in a much complex other corrective move with more waves. But overall, this is, you know, something that I would be a little bit cautious about here on Chainlink, because, you know, the reason why I have this red box here is because if we do get that pullback before the halving or just round about the halving stages, this is going to be a zone where I'm going to, you know, if we were to get that pullback on Chainlink, and I'm going to remain patient here, and it does look legit, it looks like we could see the pullback happening in the coming months for some altcoins, and this is going to be like the ultimate good zone here to accumulate Chainlink before we get the major rally into the end of 2024, entering into 2025. I'm hoping, even though I got a massive bag of Chainlink and I'm happy of Chainlink continuing to the upside, I'm very much happy if that were to be the case, but I would buy more with the cash that I have on the sidelines to extremely accumulate here Chainlink at the $10, $11, even $12. I would be happy to reaccumulate if we were to get that pullback in the next coming weeks. It's just, you know, like I explained before, the market moves in cycles, and this has been a bullish cycle in between 2020 and 2021. The bear market has happened during 2022 and 2023, exiting this massive accumulation zone that we were screaming about the entire 2023. Legends, this is accumulation. You know, the next movement from this price is one way only. You know, you ain't gonna go down to $2. It's unlikely to happen. You know, there's only one way up. I was buying Chainlink here. I haven't sold any Chainlink. The only altcoin that I've taken profits on is 𝗬𝗫, that did a 6x approximately from the price levels that I bought in between $15, $20. And I had to take some profits because I did accumulate quite aggressively during 2023. So it's the only altcoin I've taken profits on this rally. We need to take some profits, still have a significant bag. But Chainlink, I ain't selling one single Chainlink till it hits $100. It's been my target since I started buying it at $1.60 back in 2019. I did not sell any Chainlink here. I rode it all the way up, all the way down, and I bought some more here. I bought some more Chainlink. I'm ready. This is a long-term investment. For speculation and trading, obviously, I do Bitcoin mainly. But for investment, Chainlink, yeah, this anyway. So looking at the analysis here from an accumulation stage, and oh my goodness, this was just so obvious. I was possibly expecting another spring point. It could have happened. But when you see a Y curve accumulation, you have a spring point. You have a spring point, and that is coming down to the lows, right? Let me just get the Y curve accumulation. We knew this. We knew this was happening. We knew this was happening, guys. We knew this was an accumulation stage right there, and we were waiting for that spring point. Well, we were waiting. We knew that this was a possibility of that spring point. I remember Mark Dutch longing Chainlink at the $5. We took profit. We longed together. You were in a long. I was in a long. It was a scalp. It was a scalp day trade. We longed here. We longed right over here. But I'm not a swing trader. I'm a scalper day trader. And we took profits too soon. Mark Dutch, do you remember the long position on Chainlink right over here? I know you do. I know you do. But yeah, we knew that this was a possible bottom. We knew it's a possible spring point. We knew it's a possible, accumulation stage, failed auction, swing failure pattern, you name it. It's the spring point right there. It's happening. Is this going to be the one, or are we going to get one more leg down beneath $5? And it was this one. It was this one. We finished the accumulation stage on Chainlink. It was right there. It was the spring point. And overall, we were buying Chainlink here for the portfolio, right? And with the analysis, I'm just going to let you know, of course, that there is a chance. There is a chance here. As you go with the low right there, you have a 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave, a nice 4th wave, very choppy but very shallow with the corrective move from the bottom of the 3rd wave, and you get that massive explosive 5th wave up again. And you're possibly looking for this low to be claimed in the coming weeks. That would be absolutely golden. I would be happy to buy significant amount of Chainlink at this range again, just to fill up my bag a bit more. So that's my analysis here. Yes, rub it in, sold in profit, but still, that would have been the epic swing long position, right? This would be like the swing long position to hold at least for another 6-12 months, right? I'm not sure how the funding fee would be. You might be paying huge amount of fees to hold that long position, especially now, which funding fees on Chainlink must be absolute insanity. We can actually take a look at that. What are the funding fees on Chainlink? On Bybit, at least. It's 0.01. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's relatively good. But yeah, it would be like the epic swing long position, because we knew that this could be the bottom. It could have been the bottom. We could have claimed it again and then move up. But overall, it was just it was a good zone to buy Chainlink anyway for the portfolio, right? I'm happy with the gains that are in right now. BTC, let's go to BTC right away. Is BTC managing to get a little bit of a move up? I like this, guys. I like this nice this formation. This is still resistance. It's still a resistance zone. That naked point of control from the 22nd of February, just 2 days ago, would be very interesting. Would be very, very interesting to analyze here the movement down. I mean, if we do take a look at Fibonacci, this is where it gets a little bit complex from this move, right? You're like, which is the low, right? This is a very, very complex corrective structure here in a diagonal. And yeah, I mean, we would arguably discuss it would be this low right there to the high. Yeah, I mean, you just tapped 50% Fibonacci on Bitcoin right there from the lows right there of this impulsive move. So could you form here? I mean, if this were to be a 4th wave, right? 3, and then this is the 4th, you're going to get that 5th wave, one more leg up here in between, the next coming hours. Would be nice to claim that 50% Fibonacci. It's the common target for a 4th wave. It might be the low already. And the main reason why it could be the low, because when you do zoom in this price action, you kind of already have a 3-wave structure here in ABC, right? You have a little bit of a 3-wave move down, okay? So, yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to claim that low. I mean, if you do and you start breaking down, then obviously we'd have to analyze a situation this in a possible ABC structure. But what would be interesting is how you claim that low, and if you manage to trade above it again. So you're basically looking for that failed auction kind of scenario in a descending channel, and then get the rally up to claim the highs. I mean, that would be good. That would be nice for a trading setup, right? Stop loss beneath the low wick. You're entering here as you reclaim the levels, and you're targeting the highs, giving you that 4 to 1 risk to reward setup. Anyway, let's continue here with the comment section. Call me crazy, but I don't know if Bitcoin ever goes below 50K next bear market. Yeah, I mean, we live in different times. We have massive inflows on institutions. That there could be outflows. They could be taking profits. They have been buying, since January, right? And we know that if we have massive inflows here on Bitcoin at the low $40,000 range, all of those ETF, right, that have been, the fund managers, BlackRock and, Fidelity, rest of them, if they've been buying hundreds, thousands of Bitcoin during the last few weeks, Well, they are right now, a lot of them, in an average profit of 15-20%, right? And it's like, yo, we bought huge amounts of Bitcoin during the last few weeks, and we are up already over 10%. You know, a lot of people are very happy with 10% a year. That is a lot. So with 10% profits in a matter of a few weeks, you know, we always need to be aware of that possibility of taking profits very aggressively, right? Who will be the last one taking profit, right? You want to be the first ones taking profit. Leave the last few cents for the last guy, right? Don't be the last guy taking profits, because price probably won't be in profits. So it's just there has been a little bit of outflows during the last few days. I love tapas talk. My goodness, we got the moderators talking about tapas here, talking about, Spanish tapas. Always with a beer, you know it. Volume is low on buying Bitcoin and profit taking is coming, which always does this time of the year. Very, very possible. Very possible. We do have as well the bearish case scenario. Before we go the bearish case scenario, I want to do a quiz here from Bybit. Okay, there is a quiz here on Bybit. I'm just going to share here with the community, which is a few questions that I'm going to answer very, very quick. And there is a really good giveaway that is happening right now on Bybit that I will go straight through it, guys. Okay. But what do I prefer here? Keeping it simple, really quick. Bitcoin or Ethereum? I prefer Bitcoin, even though Ethereum will likely outperform in gains. But obviously, if you have to choose one to have, then obviously that is Bitcoin. Biggest win in one trade. Biggest win on one trade for me has been about $14,000. My biggest loss in one trade was in my early stages of trading career, which was $19,000. What would you buy with one Bitcoin? What would I buy with one Bitcoin? Bitcoin's now $51,000. What would I buy with one Bitcoin? Very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to answer. I would rather hold. Hold fiat actually for the moment. Bitcoin, digital gold, or future global currency? Digital gold is my answer on this one. Most memorable crypto moment was the C19 crash. I was in crypto when the C19 crash happened, and I knew I had to buy as much crypto as I could when we had the C19 crash in March of 2020. Your go-to altcoin, that's Chainlink, obviously. If we're talking about altcoins, top trading strategy would be a swing failure pattern. Top trading strategy obviously would be the double top, double bottom, swing failure pattern. Eventually, it's the best strategy that there is. I would say volume strategy as well, or price action, simple resistance support flip. But swing failure pattern is eventually double top, double bottom. I think the best strategy here in this case, if you ask me. ICOs or IEOs. ICOs, I'm going to go. Your crypto wish for 2024. I'm going to say Chainlink to $100 instead of Bitcoin to 100K. Would be making more gains if Chainlink goes to $100. To be honest, that would be my kind of crypto wish. Get Chainlink to $100. Chainlink to $100 would be it. We got the same question here. NFTs, art or investment? Art or investment on NFTs? I'm going to go with investment. Art or investment, NFTs. I mean, it's very hard for me to believe that digital art, I haven't really got into, seeing digital art, NFTs as digital art. I would go with pure speculation investment on that one. Your crypto role model, trading, trader, educator, ideal crypto vacation destination. I would go with Dubai or Singapore on that one. Your ultimate crypto wish is for the bull run to continue during 2024 and 2025. This is a nice little quiz that Bybit got here rolling. And what I want to talk about Bybit, of course, is what is going on right now, okay, which is wish upon a Bitcoin. There is here, you can register right now. I have left the link down below in the description. I'm going to explain right away what is wish upon a Bitcoin, 5 BTC in prizes. You might think, what is this wish upon a Bitcoin? What are you talking about? Well, it is basically 5 Bitcoin in prizes that there is going to be unlocked very likely during the next 18 days. There's 2 Bitcoin unlocked, and there is simple rules that you need to follow to get the lucky draw. Okay, you can register here once you sign up to the link, okay? If you're already using Bybit, you might as well register. It's super simple to get these lucky draws, guys, where you can win 1 whole Bitcoin, you can win an iPhone 15, you can win AirPods, $260 worth, $100 tether, okay? And you need these lucky draws. These lucky draws, super simple to get, okay? Invest 10,000 in dual assets, okay? Earn $2 tether and get a lucky draw as well. $30,000 in derivatives trading, all right, to earn $3, and obviously $20,000 in option as well. Super simple. This is very low volume, just with a little bit of leverage. You got that easy, and you got another lucky draw using that. Once you get those lucky draws, then it's like a, you know, it's kind of like a, you know, a raffle, right? Will you manage to, you know, claim something from here in, you know, as you get those lucky draws? 1 Bitcoin also, you might be looking, get 1 Bitcoin. There's an iPhone 15, guys. Check it out. Wish upon a Bitcoin. You have the link down below to get directly into that. It's the second link. So yeah, let's see if you do manage to win 1 Bitcoin, right? That would be absolutely awesome. Can it be corrected to 51,400 again? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Can we go down to 51,400 again? Well, this is this is kind of the trading plan that we're talking about here during the last 10-15 minutes, right? There is, I mean, this is resistance. This is no doubt a level to short. Like I mentioned, a back test, be defensive. This was at the beginning of the stream. We were trading here. And I said, hey, this is actually a good shorting level, you know, where you are looking for the short right there. You're looking for the lows, taking profits here a little bit slightly because of the reaction that we had. But overall, targeting those lows, not having stop loss above the highs. It's not worth it, as this is the resistance level, that naked point of control. And looking for these lows possibly to be claimed. Of course, we got a little reaction. We take profits and enter trades based on reactions, and we had a reaction here. This was a good take profit one as we were hitting this zone. If we were to come down to this low, like you mentioned, will we hit this level down again? Possibly yes. It's rolling down at the moment in this corrective structure. However, the question is, will we manage to test that low and get above it? If we test it, get above it, we got and get the reaction, obviously, we are looking potentially for that rise here in the next coming hours to claim that high again. We are trending to the upside. Trend is the friend. Trend is your friend till the end. And for the moment, till we do not get any aggressive breakdowns, okay, this could be the case. It could be the case, but this is not a level. This is, you know, you're not longing here on the drop. You're longing if you get the reaction. This is why this reaction here as a back test of the 618 and the naked point of control was a good short position. Okay, so yeah, this is, you know, the scenario here would be claiming this low, and I mean, not like this, but overall looking for that possibility of reacting to this low and looking for the next leg here to the upside, possibly to test the highs and break them. It's only based on reaction. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, because this could do this. We trade based on reactions when we're looking at the charts and analyzing the situation at those levels. CVD would be good to take a look at here, depending on what happens. But yeah, I mean, you are forming a very aggressive bullish CVD divergence. Wow. I mean, yeah, this looks good. It looks good. You're forming bullish CVD diverge. Wow, look at Bybit. I mean, Bybit is just absolutely insanity. This is probably not even going to claim this low. And if it does, it's a good possible local swing failure pattern, right? It's local double bottom. The bullish CVD divergence from 51,200 is just insanity. It looks very, 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 very good to claim the highs again in the next coming hours. It looks very, very good. I mean, with the bullish CVD divergence forming, I mean, it's probably not even going to claim this low. So highest probability, of course, is doing this or this. Overall, claiming those highs. Best scenario would be claiming those lows, of course. That would be really good to take that quick decision to get into that long scenario. Dang takes balls to short BTC right now. Well, I mean, take it out. Like I said, it's this quick little scalp. You react to the level, be happy with those small little profits. I mean, it is forming a little bit of a triangle at the moment. We are in bullish momentum. It's probably going to break up. It has high probability in breaking up, to be honest, based on hey. But there's a lot of people shorting on Bybit at the moment, and it's not moving down. It's not moving down. So they are short, and they have stop losses here, and then the price ain't moving down. So probably Bybit shorters are going to get stopped out in the next coming minutes, possibly. It would be nice to see that leg down, to be honest, to see if we are going to create that local double bottom. Let's go and continue here. I'm so lonely, even trend rejection. Come on, 𝗬𝗫𝗫. Come on, 𝗬𝗫𝗫. I need to be careful with some comments here from my moderators. We cannot read them out loud sometimes. Mark Dutch, Aditya, Moonboot Boy, thanks for the support as always. Aditya, 300 likes possible. Very possible. I think so. We can reach 300 likes in the next coming minutes. Nice chilling Saturday here with the legends. Let's go here. Continue with comment section. Not much more here to say about Bitcoin. We did have a pretty nice rally during today. We got some interesting stuff going on here on Twitter. We did talk about this on yesterday's updates, of course. Reddit invested excess cash in Bitcoin and Ethereum and may continue to do so. We have Nigeria here blocking some exchanges, Kraken, Binance, Coinbase. And Nigeria was actually pretty friendly with crypto during the last few years. It seems like they're going a bit harsh here on some exchanges, banning them, basically not able to use them. BlackRock, Fidelity are buying millions worth of Ethereum before the ETF approval. Ethereum ETF approval, guys. In May, there's a few deadlines. We got May, we got June, we got August for BlackRock, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We know the speculation, guys. By the rumor, we are very likely going to see that Ethereum ETF approval at some point, potentially this year. So we could expect more rallies on Ethereum during the next coming months. Where did you check CVD? Well, you have several options on CVD, but for me, a great website to do so is aggr.trade. It is free. And aggr.trade just to check CVD. Of course, you can use other paid platforms, but if you have it for free, why not use the free version, right? Right, all the country banning Binance. Binance. Will Binance collapse, or is Binance super strong? Will US dollar tether? You know what would be a crypto black swan event? Would be a collapse of Binance, which is obviously the largest crypto exchange with tens of billions and of dollars. What else would be a crypto black swan event? Would be the collapse of US dollar tether. It's the largest stable coin in the market. US dollar tether, almost 100 billion market cap. If there would be a collapse of US dollar tether, that would obviously bring a very strong black swan event for crypto. We would have a major collapse on a lot of the altcoins, crypto in general, basically. But anyway, US dollar Tether seems pretty strong. They are in insane profits. They do have a huge amount of Bitcoin as well. Tether, basically, company. Legends, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. We've been here for over an hour right now. Thank you very much for joining. You guys are absolute legends. If you want to know the best place where I use to withdraw my crypto profits, guys, that is the K app. It is the best on-off ramp with the cheapest fees out there to basically withdraw your crypto profits, flip into euro, withdraw to your bank account. You also have your own IBAN here with the K app, guys. And it also, we do have the crypto debit card coming out very, very soon. Very likely to be in the summer of this year. Let's see if they do get all of the regulations over with and start spending your crypto profits with the K app crypto debit card, guys. You have the link down below, guys, if you want to use that directly, okay? The K app here, you have it right there. You have your own IBAN number. It's a bank account, basically. You can get your salary through the K app and just buy crypto directly. How cool is that? Legends, thank you very much for joining. Wes, thank you. Mark Dutch, as always. Good night, Aditya. Good night, Seb. Good night, Mark Dutch. Rick, Wes, MJ. Thank you very much for joining, guys. We had a little scalp here. Little scalp mentioned just at the beginning of the stream. We got a really nice long setup on the Legends trading community yesterday. It was not a great risk to reward. It was a 2-to-1, but it's a scalp. You can't expect much risk to reward on scalps. You know, they're usually 2, 3-to-1 risk to reward on nice little movements here on the Legends community, guys. You know the deal. If you want to join those daily updates from me, 𝗕𝗏𝗏, which is also a coach in the community. You'll also have Legends Trading Community if you want that exclusive updates from me, 𝗕𝗏𝗏, before anybody else. Thank you. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.